Shalom, Yasharala. This is another GMS Raleigh collaboration once again. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, Bahashira Kakwadash. I'm the brother Naquam.
I'm the brother Kapasha. I'm the brother Gadal. I'm the brother Tazabah.
And before we go any further, we want to give our honor and our glory and our praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yahweh. Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem. Bahashem. Bahashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai.
Bahashem Racha Kodash.
Bahashem Rekha Kwadash. Bahashem Rekha Kwadash. Bahashem Rekha Kwadash.
And next up, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who still go out there in the highways and hedges and feed us with the 100% truth according to the Bible and Heru well. And shalom to all the Akim that's out there laboring in the four corners of the earth, preaching His truth in the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Al-Shah, B'Hashem HaKakwadash, out of fear and sincerity of heart. So, Gadal, you up.
God, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light.
Yeah, that's right. You see, wherefore awake thou that sleepest. Now that's referring to the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay, that are in a dead state of mind. Meaning those the Israelites are thinking like Americans, man. They think like the other heathen nations. See, they believe in the system, okay? They celebrate their birthday, all right? They celebrate these pagan holidays, you know, they idol worship. So they're spiritually dead, man. So we know the only one who's going to wake up from the dead state of mind is the elect. Because we know the 2/3 of our people, they're going to stay spiritually dead all the way to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, burn them to a crisp, man. Read that one more time, Baba Kushah.
God, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light.
And Yahweh Shai shall give thee light, which is what? The knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures, man. This truth, the 100% truth of the Bible. All right? So once you're being woken up, you fear the names of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You start to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. Then Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai increases your increase, man, of the scriptures, of the knowledge of the scriptures, man. You know? Go ahead.
God, it says, verse 15 says, see then that ye walk circumspectly.
Which the word circumspectly means to look around. All right? So pretty much walking carefully, man. Read on.
Not as fools, but as wise.
Right, nowadays fools like the 2/3, which is the majority of our people. You see how our people walking there in a dead state of mind, man. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know the prophecies of the scriptures. All right? They're not circumspectly. They're not fearing Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? So those are fools, man. Even those that call themselves Israelites but teaching false doctrine, man, they're a bunch of doggone fools, man. Because they're not fearing the Lord, man. They're not fearing Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So we got to walk as wise men, meaning walking and conducting ourselves according to the scriptures, man. All right? And being followers of them that are serving Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, beginning with our elder apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone on down. Read on.
God, it says, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right, redeeming, meaning buy back, man. Redeeming the time, man. All right? Coming to this knowledge of wisdom and understanding and wake up because the days are evil. Evil meaning bad times, man. And we definitely live in a time of bad times, which is a form of the Lord's judgment. Everybody catching judgment out here, man. All right? And the Lord is making people suffer out here. So even though we catching our hell, but guess what? We're repenting to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We doing what's well pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. Unlike the majority of our people, they're just pissing the Lord off more and more as they're catching hell. So therefore, the Lord is going to eventually what? Delete them, man. You know, call them back to the spirit world. However, Yahweh Shem Yahushua sees fit to get them up out of here. That was it. And by the way, that's the Apostle Paul talking to the Israelites in Ephesus. All right, bring out that next precept.
This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 7. Mm-hmm. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and put not off from day to day. Mm-hmm. So don't wait longer than intended. You know, don't procrastinate, don't delay. You know, seek the Lord while he may be found. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, you know. So the terror of the almighty power, you know what I'm saying, come forth, you know, his great indignation, you know, with famine, pestilence, you know, cannibalism, wild beasts devouring the wicked, you know, the host of heaven zapping people to powder. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. So, you know, while you in your comfort, you know, without a care in the world, you performing abominable acts. The Lord have those death angels, you know, coming to slay you. It says, and perish in the day of vengeance. So the Lord is sharpening that sword for you rebels in America. You know, what is that sword? That's those ICBM missiles that's going to lay this land desolate.
Mm-hmm. And also, the Lord's going to use sleazy Esau, man. He's the Lord's sword as well. He's going to do a lot of deletion to our people, man, because our people wicked as hell, and they deserve it. That's why it's going to be called the time of Jacob's trouble. That was it, my brother? All right, Kapasha, you up.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah, the 60th chapter. The first verse reads, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Yeah, arise and shine. Wake up spiritually, man. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to put the cigarettes, the weed, the pork, the shrimp, the gangbanging, all right? It's time to put the twerking, all right, on social media. You know, just being a bunch of thoughts and whores, you know, hey, man, it's time to put all that down and come back to being Israelites, man, and serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who the world ignorant calls God in Jesus Christ, man. You know, because that light represents Yahushua. And Yahushua, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, which, by the way, he's a so-called black man, according to the Bible, is the one that's going to give you the understanding of these scriptures, man. When you fear the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Read that one more time.
Yes, the book of Isaiah 60:1 reads, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
And Lord's willing, man, of course, it starts with this knowledge, this wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, man, which comforts us in this hellhole, in this captivity. But Lord's willing, man, we make it up out of here. We get delivered, man. We get beat them into the ships, man. The so-called UFO, all right? What they even call spaceships, man. Lord's willing, we be delivered from that destruction, all right, which is going to be the ultimate mercy, all right? And Lord's willing, we'll be able to receive our glory, Lord's willing, which is getting those sinless, immortal bodies. That was it, my brother?
That was it.
All right, bring out that next one.
This is the book of Romans, the 13th chapter, the 11th verse reads, and that, knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. And that is, as you said, my brother, in the previous chapter of Ephesians, you know, it's only for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And these, you know, this is the book, Brother Apostle Paul writing to the Romans who are Israelite in Romans, you know. So he's telling our people, and we already know that it's only for the elect on this side who are going to listen, who are going to wake up. You know, it says, read it from the top, Romans 13:11 reads, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. A lot of our people are asleep, man. It's just like Rip Van Winkle. They don't know what's going on. They, you know, as you said, my brother, they are in all of these idolatrous religion, you know, worshiping false gods, you know, and also, you know, they going about their business, you know, in a carefree state, waiting for, you know, they haven't gotten the memo. Well, they're getting the memo, but they're not paying attention because the prophets are out here telling them that Babylon is going to be destroyed. You see, but they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. They want to continue in their sleep. You see, and it reads on, it says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. You see, it's high time. It's you know, the time is about up. It's time to wake up out of that dead state. And it's time to take on this wisdom and knowledge that's being available to him right now, to seek the Lord while he may be found. And, you know, and at this point, you know, the prophets out there preaching and teaching, you know, on the internet, on YouTube, and out there on the highways and the byways every weekend, and sometimes during the week in other states. So that's all I got, my brother.
God, my brother. Talks about you up.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven.
That's right.
Jumping down to verse 7, it says, a time to repent and a time to sow.
Try to read that again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 7, it says, a time to repent, a time to rent, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak.
That's right, man. Which is what this knowledge, is wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures, man. It's a time to speak these prophecies, man. All right, it's time to tear down the lies that Sleazy E put up, which is the so-called white man, beginning with the wicked elites, which are the Edomites, according to the Bible. Okay, it's time to tear down their lies, and with this truth, man, you know, with this knowledge of wisdom and understanding of the Bible, it's time to speak these prophecies, man. Like Isaiah 42:9 says, you know, before they spring forth, we gonna tell you about them. We gonna warn you about them before they actually happen, because that's how the Lord operates, man. The Lord always sent the prophets, which were men, the men of the Lord, to give you the warning before the Lord actually brought forth the judgment, man. So there would be no excuse, man. That'd be blood off the prophet's hands, because, hey, we gave you the warning. That was it?
That was it, bro.
All right, read that next one. The last one.
Verse 8, it says...
Oh, Slaki, that's right. You hold one. Slaki, my brother. Yeah, Slaki on that. Yeah, so, hey, man, it's time to wake up, man. Because you ain't got long, all right? The Amos 8 and 11 is going to come to pass, man. You know, sooner than what you think, man. The famine of the word, man. You're no longer going to see the men of the Lord on the highways and the hedges anymore, you know, and on the internet. So you better seek the Lord while he may be found. But we know it's only for the elect. That was it, my bro?
That's it, bro.
All right, so, hey, Lord's when that was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Al-Shai, by Hashiva Kakwadash. You know, this is another GMS Raleigh collaboration once again. Lord's willing, till next time, me and the brothers, we say Shalom.